Hi there, I'm Marie. Today I want to share with you how to make these lovely daisy squares. They are made with three contrasting colors. We begin by making the center disc. You can start with a chain 4 to form a ring or use a magic circle. A magic circle is actually an unfinished slip knot. For round 1, work 8 single crochets into the ring. Slip stitch to close the round. For round 2, we increase the stitches from 8 to 16. Work 2 stitches in each stitch. 1 and 2 in the same stitch. Slip stitch to the beginning stitch to join. Now tie a slip knot to fasten off. Weave in the loose ends and we are done with this part. Next, we'll work on the petals and background, alternating between the two. We'll work on the petals first. Tie a slip knot and pull up its loop from the front. Chain 3. This chain 3 counts as a double crochet stitch. Now work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. We have 3 double crochets in the first stitch. Next, chain 1. Skip 1 stitch and work 3 double crochets in the next stitch. Repeat the same stitch sequence all the way around. At the end of the round, slip stitch to the top of the beginning chain 3. Round 1 of the petal is done. Secure the working yarn with a clip and set it aside for now. We'll work on the background next. Tie a slip knot with the new yarn. Pull up a loop between any of the petals from round 1. Chain 3. This chain 3 counts as a double crochet stitch. Before we work on the next chain, move the working yarn of the petals to the front. Next, chain 4. Skip 3 stitches and then fill this space with a double crochet. Chain 4. Skip 3 stitches. Make a double crochet in the next stitch. Go around and fill the spaces between 2 petals. To join the round, slip stitch to the top of the beginning chain 3. We have done one round each of the petals and background. Next, transfer the clip to secure the background yarn. Now switch back to the petals yarn. In this round, we widen the petals from 3 stitches to 4. Chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, followed with 2 double crochets in the next stitch. One, 2, in the same stitch, and double crochet in the next stitch. We increase the stitches from 3 to 4. Okay, in the next round, we'll also be increasing the background stitch from 1 to 2. So chain 2 to make allowance for it. Next, double crochet in this first stitch. Two double crochets increase in the next stitch. And then double crochet in the next stitch. Repeat the same stitch sequence around. Round 2 of the petals is done. This is the view from the back. Next, we'll switch back to round 2 of the background. In this round, we increase the stitches from 1 to 2. Chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. Work another double crochet in the same stitch. Don't forget to move the other working yarn to the front of the stitches. Next, chain 5. Skip 4 stitches. Work 2 double crochets in the next stitch. Continue by repeating the same stitch sequence around the circle. Round 2 of the background is done. Moving on to round 3 of the petals. We switch back to the petals yarn. In this round, we widen the petals from 4 stitches to 5. Chain 3. Work a double crochet in the next stitch. Follow with 2 double crochets in the next stitch. 1, 2 in the same stitch. Double crochet in the next stitch. Increase stitches from 4 to 5. Next, chain 3. Skip 2 stitches. Then put 5 double crochets in the next 4 stitches. Moving on to round 3 of the background stitches. Now, we'll widen the stitches from 2 to 3. Start with a chain 3, which counts as a double crochet stitch. Put 2 stitches in the next stitch. Next, chain 5. Skip 5 stitches. Put 3 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. 1, and then 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Continue by repeating the same stitch sequence around. Round 3 is done. On the final round of the petals, we'll make a shell cluster on the edge of the petals. Work 5 double crochet into this third stitch from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Anchor down the cluster with a slip stitch. Next, chain 4. Skip 3 stitches. Slip stitch into the next petal. From here, repeat the same process all the way around. The petals are done. Next, we'll convert this round flower into a square. We'll do this by mixing long and short stitches to each particular spot to obtain the square shape. Before I start, let me show you the back side of the circle. We'll be crocheting into the chain of the last round. Start by working on the corner of the square. Chain 3, which count as a double crochet. Next, put 2 double crochet in this center stitch. Chain 2. 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Now double crochet in next stitch. So this is the corner space. We'll do this at all 4 corners. Okay, we'll be working our next 5 stitches in this chain and in this shell cluster. First, work a double crochet into the chain behind the shell cluster. Follow with a half double crochet. Okay, instead of putting the next stitch directly in the chains, put a slip stitch in the center of the shell cluster. This way we have a smaller gap between the petals and the background. Next, do 2 more half double crochets into the chains. This next space is between the midpoint of 2 corners. Do a single crochet in each stitch. Once the center space is done, we repeat the same process all the way around. We just turn the circle into a square. Now repeat round 4 again so the flower sits within the square. To learn how to join these granny squares together, please check out my sunflower granny square afghan in my channel. I've provided the link below this video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.